Del dude, Holmes. It is what it is, Holmes. I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys know right now, Holmes. Another edition of the boxing commentaries with El Dude, and we're gonna be talking about how David Benavidez, his team, his father, his trainer, has claimed that they have already sent the petition to fight Canelo, and that the fight has already been set. They're just waiting on the WBC and they're waiting on Canelo. Right? That's what they're saying, Holmes. And here, let me go ahead and share this particular thumbnail right here, Holmes. The thumbnail that says that the WBC exposes David Benavidez as a liar for ducking Canelo. That Benavidez, that he's the one who's lying, Holmes. That it's all bullshit, Holmes. They just publicized this particular message to the world, letting the entire world know that the WBC, as of today, they have not received any confirmation, any petition, any mandated agreement, any enforcement, anything that has to do with David Benavidez actually walking the walk after talking all that shit. It is what it is. That's plain and simple, right? Because remember, Team David Benavidez is claiming that they have already sent the petition to fight Canelo. The news is out there. I made a video about that. I really don't want to go in circles and keep showing you what I've already shown you. You can look it up for yourselves. You don't want to take my word for it? Fine. Search it up. They'll let you know that Team Benavidez is claiming. They're literally claiming us that the opportunity is there to fight Canelo. That the letter has already been sent. That's the father, Holmes. In that video, he literally claims that the fight is set. That they're just waiting on Canelo and the WBC. Right? That is exactly what he said, Holmes. And I predicted in that particular video, somewhat talking about this particular video, giving my own perspective, my own review, my own reaction to what Team Benavidez is saying. Because this news should have gone viral, right? Team Benavidez already sent the letter to fight Canelo, Holmes, the mandated letter. Remember, Holmes, both sides have to agree, and they have to agree legally, and they have to agree by petitioning, by enforcing, by agreeing to the mandated fight, by signing on a contract, by sending some type of letter of an agreement that symbolizes a legal document that says we got Canelo next. Don't do us dirty. If you do, we got a case, where we could sue you for breach of contract, right? Or just an agreement of boxing. That's just what it is. Because that's what happens. There's rules that the WBC imposed from decades ago, right? And they kept their word, specifically for David Benavidez. They told David Benavidez, hey, man, if you defeat Caleb Plant, you will be the mandatory fighter to fight Canelo, taking in effect on March 2024, a year from now. And why a year from now? Why a year from now? It's very simple. Other fighters have fights scheduled. You got to schedule a venue, an arena, get your lawyers involved. You got to hire security. You got to, who's going to be the vendors, the food, the security. I mean, everything, right? The fire marshal, the license, the permit from the city, the athletic commissions. I mean, it takes about a year, Holmes. So that's known, Holmes. Every sanctioning body has about a year, unless there is a fight where you unify or there's an agreed, crossing sanctioning bodies from like WBC to the WBA to the IBF, to the WBO. You understand what I'm saying, right? They're sanctioning bodies. So the WBC sanctioning body keeps their word for Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant, Holmes, is literally in the same situation that David Benavidez was in. The winner of that fight was going to fight Canelo. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. They were going to fight Canelo, taking place ineffective legally on a mandated scheduled fight for March 24 was the agreement that it was going to take place, right? For a fight possibly occurring in September of 2024. Now, in the beginning of the video, I was showing you my thumbnail, right? How Canelo and May is basically telling David Benavidez, let's announce this fight for September. So right here is an opportunity to announce that fight. So by David Benavidez refusing to step in the ring, for whatever reason, from what the WBC is saying, they're basically calling him a liar, Holmes. And I'm just looking at it from the perspective of the WBC sanctioning body. They're telling you, hey man, look, we told you that if you were to fight Caleb Plant, Holmes, on that particular day and you were going to defeat him, you were going to get the fight against Canelo. Plain and simple. Taking into effect in March of 2024. They kept their word. 2024 came around. They're like, hey man, we're about to mandate this fight like we promised you. You were going to be next in line. And everybody blaming the WBC and MAURICIO SULAIMAN because David Benavidez fought Demetrius Andrade and he decided to move up in weight. But that was their decision. And that had nothing to do with the WBC. The WBC didn't order that. They didn't change their mind. They didn't break any contract. Canelo was crossing the line, crossing the street, right? Isn't that what they call it? You got to cross the street to make the fight happen. Canelo crosses the street, goes to the PBC. He signs a 3-deal contract with them. And after signing a 3-deal contract with the PBC, guess who comes out live on international broadcasting news, television, social media, whatever you want to call it? Sampson, the manager of David Benavidez, came on live TV, on Pro Boxing TV, in Espanol, and he literally said that Canelo's 3-fight deal included David Benavidez for September of 2024. September 2024 hasn't happened yet, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, if 2024 has not happened yet, why is everybody bitching? Talking shit about Canelo or the WBC, or that the president, Mauricio SULAIMAN, is doing something illegal, that he hasn't kept his word, when in fact he's kept his word. Both Canelo and Mauricio SULAIMAN, the WBC president, have kept their word. Canelo said, I'm fighting a 3-fight deal with the PBC. That 3-fight deal for the last fight will be Benavidez in September 24th. He defeats Munguia. He tries to invite him in the ring in May, trying to give him enough time once to prepare for the fight to announce it, to make something happen. After talking all that shit. So what happens after that? He refuses. Benavidez refuses. Right? And then he decides to take a tune-up fight versus Demetrius Andrade. And then when it's time came for him to actually cash in his chips, cash in that ticket, the opportunity that he has now been given after talking all that shit, building his name off Canelo, just like everybody else is trying to do, and having the fans, rallying for him, like, oh yeah, this is the next guy, this is the guy that's probably gonna beat him. And now, when the day has arrived, when the time has come, you're nowhere to be found. Where are you? Where are you, bro? Like, you're nowhere to be found, no? And then you come out of a mysterious video saying the opportunity is there to fight Canelo. The letter has already been. He's your representative. He is saying what you want him to say. He represents you. It's Team Benavidez. They're saying, hey man, it's all on Canelo. It's all on the WBC. They're doing this wrong. We're supposed to, fight Caleb Plant, and then the winner is gonna get Canelo as a mandatory fighter, and they haven't done it yet. Well, no shit, bro. It was for September 2024. What the fuck are you talking about? They haven't done it yet. September 2024 hasn't even fucking hit. You're fucking months away from September 24. Hasn't happened yet. Well, of course not. The fuck, huh? Do you think they got a time machine or something? Some bullshit, bro. It's some bullshit, bro. It's just bullshit. We're still in July. The fight hasn't happened yet. Well, no fucking shit. Motherfuckers ridiculous, homes. Just dumb motherfuckers. I'm saying, all these fucking fans, all these fucking groupies and shit. All you motherfucking haters out there, all you bitch ass little fucking, Just bitch ass motherfuckers do little bitch ass games and shit. Do little bitch ass tacos, playing all these little bitch ass little fucking bitch ass games. You know who you are out there, bro. Shit, you might even be doing it right now, playing all these little bitch ass games, right? No, fucking little fanboys are fucking just little bitch ass little fucking weirdos, coming out here and doing some little weird ass shit, that make no fucking sense, bro. Like a little bitch, grown ass man, acting like little bitches, and on top of that, those are pretty much the ones who support all that fucking bullshit that goes on, blaming someone knowing the truth is out there, you know what I mean, It's some fucking bullshit, How fucking grown ass men gonna conduct themselves like little bitches, playing little bitch ass games, right? They see proof like this on WBC literally coming out and letting the whole fucking goddamn world know, bro. Hey, bro, we're gonna give this motherfucker a third extension. We're gonna give him a third motherfucking extension, bro. The first one was when he was supposed to get that fight on March 2024, that mandatory position, right? He chooses not to. Why? He wants to fight somebody in the 175 division, right? So he's granted an extension. Then, on the way out, after he defeats that 175 pounder, he's given a 2-week extension. Now he's getting a third extension. A fucking third extension, He's getting another fucking week to make up his fucking mind, And Mauricio Suleiman is like, hey, man, come on, man. You're trying to fool everybody. That's some bullshit. You can't fool me. I'm the fucking president. I got the paperwork. I got you on motherfucking record, telling me that you don't want the Canelo fight. That you prefer to move up in weight. I got that on record. I got you telling me, right, that you need an extension. That's on record. I got you on record, requesting a second extension. I got you on record right now on a third motherfucking extension. Now, who are the ones that fucking lying out here, bro? Who's fucking lying out here, bro? Who's trying to fool the fans? Who's delaying the fight? If Canelo already crossed the street, he signed a 3-fight deal with the PBC. That third fight deal was supposed to be Benavidez, according to Benavidez's own team. In September 24, Canelo's inviting him to the ring to announce that fight in May. And Benavidez is refusing since May to announce this fight. That was the perfect opportunity to announce this fight in May. Benavidez chickens out. Technically, that's an extension for the fans to announce the fight. This is the first opportunity to announce the fight. There's an invitation, and you refuse it. That's an extension to announce it to the fans. Extension number 1. Extension number 2 is when March 2024 came, and you were supposed to get that mandated fight, and you refused it. That's your second extension right there to the fans. Your third extension is after you beat that one dude at 175 pounds where you look very bad at it, right? You got a third extension, for the fans. Now this is technically your fourth extension, to the fans, Now you're getting an extra week. And on top of that, you're telling the fans. You're telling the fans, You're literally telling the fans, right here. You're telling the fans right here. Lies. That you already sent the fucking contract when, in fact, as of today, the WBC, they're saying you're full of shit, That it's all lies, It's all fucking lies, So I don't know, I don't know what you guys think. I apologize if anybody's typing in the chat or they're watching live. I can't even fucking tell. I'm just sipping, you know what I mean? Right here, I got my phone playing the music in the background. I got my headphones on. I'm just chatting, I'm just having a good time. It's the midnight hour boxing talk with the dude. Just chill out and relax. Salute. We're going to keep talking boxing right here, right now. I'm just trying to share with you some of these facts, some of these news that aren't really going viral as they should have. You know what I mean? They're really not for some reason. So what do the fans need? What are the fans waiting for? For Canelo to pull out a shotgun, and step into David Benavidez' home and threaten him to sign the contract. Like, sign it, fool, sign it. You know what I mean? You got a motherfucker sign it right now, bro. I'm trying. You know, you need Benavidez to get held hostage, homes, like by Team Canelo, home somehow, bro. You need Canelo to forge the signature that you really want to fight, homes. Because remember, it takes two to tango, homes. You have to fight somebody, homes. Big, big JC, homes. Sampson, Jose always lying. And people never question David not enforcing his mandatory, nor moving up right before the fight was being mandated already on March. But somehow Canelo is ducking. Right? That's what I'm saying. Benavidez needs to worry about David Morrell. Man, I think David Benavidez needs to worry about the fans. Because the truth always comes out at the end. The truth always comes out at the end. He should be worried about the fans. The fans are going to turn on him. The fans are going to be like, wait a minute, Team Benavidez. You've been talking all this shit, bro. You built your whole career off Canelo's name. You told us that they did you wrong, that they didn't want to fight you, Holmes. That the WBC promised one thing when in fact it was another, right? That you had you were forced to fight Andre and not Canelo, right? That you were supposed to fight Canelo, but then they gave you this 175 pounder because Canelo's not willing to. It's just bullshit and lie after lie after lie after lie, Holmes. I'm tired of hearing all these. I'm just sick and tired of liars, Holmes. Plain and simple. I just can't stand liars. Can't stand a thief. It's just, to me, that's just some bitch shit, Holmes. That's some bitch boy shit, Holmes. If you're a man, Holmes, that's some bitch boy shit. Come out here lying, playing all these silly fucking bitch ass bitch boy games, Holmes. You know what I mean? Lying and hating. That to me is just some weak beta shit, Holmes. I don't know, Holmes. I should just sick and tired of it, Holmes. And thieves too, Holmes. You know what I mean? Because a thief is just pretty much a hater and envious, who's jealous person who wants what you have, but they don't have what it takes to get and to own what you have owned, especially if you've done it righteously, right? That's why, Holmes, it falls into the categories of that bitch boy shit, Holmes. And Benavidez fanboys, Holmes, they fall into that category of some bitch boy shit, Holmes, because they hide the truth. They support lies. They envy, they're jealous, they're hateful, they're spiteful. And for what, Holmes? Because they refuse to acknowledge that history is being made right before their eyes. And it's going to be too late for them, Holmes, because in the future, everybody's going to know the legends. Everybody's going to know the stars. And nobody's going to know the haters, only those around you. And you'll forever be known as a motherfucking hater. Not the champ. Not the man. But the hater. And that's a reality, Holmes. That's just a fact, Holmes. You know, so look at it however you want to look at it, Holmes. That's all I'm saying, Holmes. It's a little silly, Holmes, how you got Mauricio Sullivan saying that the WBC, as of today, is extending a 1 week extension for the deadline so that David Benavidez can make up his mind whether he's going to fight Canelo or not. Sampson boxing right there. Hashtag Sampson boxing, because he's also agreeing. Sampson, Benavidez' own management, they're like, I thought, man, we've been out here fucking, doing all that we had to do, Holmes, to get Canelo to the PBC, to sign this contract. You're included in the 3-5 deal. You've been talking all that shit. You had us talking all that shit for you. And when the date comes, Holmes, you refuse it. When the date came for you to step up in May, get in the ring, announce that fight, you let us down. You said he was not going to let you up in the ring. You said he's not going to let me up in the ring. He's going to avoid me and duck me, pretend, he never saw me in the arena. Well, guess what? He saw you, Holmes. And guess what, Holmes? He did invite you up in the ring. And it was you who said no. It was you whose knees were shaking. I said, nah, Holmes, I ain't going up there. Because going up there, Holmes, you're pretty much announcing that you're really scared, Holmes, that you don't got what it takes to fight this guy, Holmes. Right? Just keep lying and lying, Holmes. And this is silly, Holmes. It's kind of silly to me, Holmes. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's in the mail. It's still in the mail, Holmes. It's in the mail. You know, you can't send an email, make a phone call, send a text message. Nah, it's in the mail, man. It's in the mail. Sure, it's in the mail, dog. Shit. It's silly to me, Holmes. Just sick and tired of it, though, Holmes. Sick and tired of it. It's funny, Holmes, watching all these grown ass men, Holmes, play these little bitch boy games, Holmes. It's silly to me, Holmes. It really is. But I'm sick and tired of seeing it too much, Holmes. Too constantly, too often, Holmes. Society's filled with too much bitch boy motherfuckers out there in our communities and societies, at the stores, and, you know, when you go outside, Holmes, and you're in a public setting, could be at work, at school, and there's all these bitch boy motherfuckers out there, Holmes. Just fucking it up for everybody, Holmes. Then we're destroying this country, destroying the pride of the nation, Holmes. Destroying what God has given, you know, humanity. Masculinity, Holmes. Trying to destroy masculinity. Trying to do all this bullshit. Just weird old motherfucking shit, Holmes. Fucking weird ass bitch boy motherfuckers, Holmes. That's why I'm a straight conservative, Holmes. You know what I mean? It's just society needs to come back to what it was, Holmes. Maybe, 30, 40 years ago, Holmes. Because what's going on right now, Holmes? All this perversion and violation of the privacy of innocent people who are being sexually harassed by the weirdo left, Holmes. The weird demon craps. That's what I call the left, the demon craps. That's what they call the Democrats, Holmes, because it sounds like demon crap, Holmes. That's what society's all fucked up, Holmes. All the big boy, soft motherfuckers out there, Holmes, supporting all that bullshit, Holmes. People fucking even scared to listen to the truth, Holmes. But the truth always comes out, Holmes. They know it's there, Holmes, but they try to suppress it like a little bitch boy. You know what I mean? But the truth always comes out, Holmes. Understand what I'm saying, Holmes? We're in California right now, Holmes. It's still kind of early, Holmes. It's the midnight hour, 12:23, Holmes. You know, I think I said what I had to say. I expressed myself the way I needed to express myself. I'm just kind of let loose a little bit here at the midnight hour in California. And a big shout out to whoever you are, wherever you at. If you're gonna watch this show live, if you're gonna watch it later, you know what I mean. Or for those of you who might not watch this show at all, but understand that the news is out there, the truth is out there, Holmes. And you got the sources too, Holmes. You heard MAURICIO SULAIMAN tell you, Holmes, that they have not received any confirmation. You heard with your own ears, Holmes. The team Benavidez has been lying, Holmes. Fabricating stories, Holmes, just making up shit, Holmes. You've seen it for yourselves, Holmes. So it's up to you whether you're gonna keep supporting lies, hate, jealousy, envy, or support the truth, Holmes. That the number one pound-for-pound fighter in the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez, has been doing everything he should be doing to give the fans the fights that we want to see. He signed with the promotion company where David Benavidez resides. It was a 3-fight deal. That third fight was supposed to be David Benavidez. That's on contract with Canelo's signature. He was willing to fight Davis in September 23. Since a year and a half ago when he signed that contract with the PBC. In May, after defeating Munguia, he was supposed to announce he was willing to bring David Benavidez to the ring and announce that fight for September. Willing. So what more do you want, man? The guy signed with the PBC. He signed a 3-fight deal on top of that. The third fight deal included Benavidez for September 23, willing to fight you then. In May, he's willing to invite you to the ring to announce the fight. Right? In March 2024, he's willing to fight you in September 24 if you manage the fight. But what? He's waiting for you for after your second extension. Now he's supposed to wait for you for your third extension. Now you're telling the whole world that you might not be ready for September. That you might want this fight on December, so you want a fourth, fifth extension. But remember, the mega fight is in September, not in December. You got casinos, you got venues, you got arenas, you got the fans waiting for a culture type of environment when it comes to boxing. Mega fights occurring in September because that's the date that symbolizes the Mexican independence warrior days, where people fought for a reason, a positive reason, almost, to liberate, to free, to survive, to endure, to rebuild, to conquer, to defend, and to attack. It's just what it is. Now you can look at it from any direction, any point of view, any analogy that you want, but that's just the way I see it. That's just the way I fucking see it. So where you love it, hate it or love it, don't really matter to me. That's just the way I fucking see it. I'm not gonna let myself get fooled by lies, hate, jealousy, and envy. I'm not gonna allow myself to waste my time with silly ass grown men playing bitch boy games. I'm not gonna waste my time with motherfuckers riding the fence. Can't make up the goddamn fucking mind. They're just too scared. Just too fucking at least listen to the goddamn fucking truth. I'm just sick and tired of it. It's just a waste of fucking time. Right? So I take my time seriously. And by taking my time seriously, Holmes, also have to reflect in my actions. They have to reflect in how I conduct myself. They have to reflect in what I accept and don't accept. They also have to reflect in my choice of boxing, Holmes. Do I prefer to support the boxers who just run around in circles and clinch and jab and make the fight boring? No. I choose not to support that shit because to me it resides more in that bitch boy shit, playing this bitch boy games. There's a difference between running around in circles making the fight fucking boring as a motherfucker, or going out there displaying some beautiful fucking boxing technique, which you're actually gonna hit this motherfucker and trying not to get hit as well. You know what I mean? Perfect example. Shakur Stevenson, one of the most scared chicken runners of all time. And he tries to compare himself to people like Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones Jr., Terrence Crawford. I mean, that ain't no sweet science in boxing. They're just fucking running around scared like a motherfucker. Man, did you see fucking Shakur Stevenson's last fight? Did you fucking hear Terrence Crawford in the stands yelling, "Come on, Shakur! Come on!" Like, that's why Shakur is now hinting that he's going to be training with Floyd Mayweather. Bud doesn't want him around him, man. You know what I mean? He's like, this motherfucker, he's just too scared. He's bad for business. He's bad for the company. He's going to spoil, the youngsters in the gym where Terrence Crawford, is out there trying to inspire and motivate his community. He's going to be like, nah, man, they're going to act just like him. You got to separate yourself from that kind of bullshit, You know what I mean? So, homie Big JC says he saw Crawford falling asleep. I think we all did, I think we all fucking fell asleep at one point or another. I think the only reason we got woken up was probably someone honked outside or a firecracker was probably popping in the neighborhood, because people still popping firecrackers and shit after, 4th of July. And then you realize you were watching a Shakur, and, that's what happened to me, And that's not the first time. You know what I mean? It's like, I know that shit's gonna happen. When you try to watch the fight, you fall asleep, and then something happens, you wake up, and you're like, oh shit. You're like, oh shit, I fell asleep watching the fight. It's like a thing, It's like a thing, It's like a challenge, You know what I mean? Remember the bucket challenge or whatever? All those silly challenges people start doing on social media, Literally, Holmes. It's a thing, Holmes. It's a challenge. It's literally a fucking challenge to watch a fight as Shakur Stevenson, Holmes. You fall asleep, do it, bro. Trust me, just do it. People will be like, all right, I'm gonna watch a fight. And be like, fucking the next day, damn, dude, guess what, bro? I fucking fell asleep, boss. I'm telling you, bro. She's like, hey, guess what? And he fucking pass that shit around and shit. It's a thing. It's actually a fucking thing, Holmes. And you could even fucking bet on it. Watch, this motherfucker's gonna come out the next day and shit. I ain't bored. It ain't my fault. You know what I mean? You could fucking put some money on that shit, Holmes. Damn near predict the future, Holmes. You know what I mean? Says Tank knocks him out. Fuck yeah, bro. I think Tank knocks all these motherfuckers out, bro. But that's what it is, Holmes. I just realized that shit, Holmes. It's actually become a fucking thing to challenge yourself or challenge a buddy or your friend or your, a family member or, even your wife or anybody, Holmes. Like, check this out. Watch this fucking fight. See what you might not even tell what's gonna happen. Just watch the fight. Watch the fight. I'll be right back. And then you fucking come back and they're like, and you're like, I fucking, and then you spread the news to like people at work and shit. Hey, guess what, folks? Guess what, man? You're not gonna believe this shit. My old lady, Holmes, fucking don't even fucking have nothing to do with boxing, bro. She don't know this shit, right? So watch this fight. I'll be right back. When I came back, she was sleeping. She was snoring. You know what I mean? It's a thing, bro. It's a challenge. This motherfucker became a fucking challenge, Holmes. A challenge to watch this fight and try not to fall asleep, Holmes. Ain't that some shit? Man. I think I'm going to leave it at that, Holmes. I'm going to leave it at that, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Midnight Boxing Hour, Holmes, here with the dude. Just having another edition of the boxing commentaries. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And, it's the Midnight Hour show. The Midnight Hour, Holmes. It's a little bit slower. It's a little bit more patient, Holmes, More laid back, Holmes. A little bit more relaxed, if I may. You're not going to get all these antics and fast talking in the Midnight Hour, Holmes. You know what I mean? It's a little bit more polite. It's a little bit more of the nightclub, if I were to say it. Just come and chill out. Just come and hang out with the gentlemen, with the fellas. You know what I mean? Invite some fine ladies out here. And, just have a good time, Holmes. That's all you gotta do. Is watch your fight, Holmes. Go watch your fight. Go watch your fight. You know what I mean? And talk about boxing. You know what I mean? Just have a sip of wine or something like that. Say cheers. Yeah. And after a good night or socializing, you can say good night. It is what it is. I'll catch you in the next round. Peace from this dude. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.